Hey, what is up guys, it's Ujard. Today, the preseason changes have been revealed and they are kind of fun. A lot of changes coming up for Kayle. There's going to be a video around Kayle, obviously, because we main Kayle in this channel. So I'm going to be talking about every single preseason change and how they're going to be affecting Kayle. I won't be talking about some of the items because, well, a lot of the items are tank items and also booster items, so they're not going to really benefit Kayle. But there's new items that might be good for her, and there's also 2 new runes, keystones, that are going to be really good for her. So, okay, so I'm not going to be talking about the dragons. You already know what the Chemtech Drake does. You already know what the Hextech Drake does. They already talk about this in one of the videos they made about the chat. I mean, I'm on the League of Legends channel, the one that got a lot of hate. But basically, one gives you stealth, the other one gives you like mobility, and then you die like a Scion passive. You can read all of this. I'm gonna leave the link of this in the description of the video. But I'm not gonna be talking about this because I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know what this does. Okay, so objective bounties is actually good for Kayle. So now when you're behind, every single objective, outer tower, inner tower, base tower, dragon, riftworld, and baron, elder dragon, basically everything except inhibitors will give you objective bounties if your team is far behind. So kind of like kills, right? When you when someone's really fed, they're gonna give you more gold. This just gives you more gold based on objectives, which is amazing for Kayle because obviously Kayle will most of the time fall behind early game. So this is just good for Kayle. I don't like this. I really don't like bounties. I've never liked this. Maybe it'll be like season 9 again. What, season 9 or season 8, where literally you made more gold dying than killing your enemy. You could have killed your enemy laner like 3 times and then you just killed you, and basically they had more gold than you. I don't like this. I really don't like this mechanic. It's good for Kayle, but I don't like this mechanic. But yeah, just know that it's good for Kayle because it promotes late game instead of early game. Crown of Shattered Ice of Shattered Queen. This is the first mythic item that will be decent for Kayle. 70 ability haste, 250 health, 600 mana, 20 ability haste, and you are safeguarded, reducing incoming damage by 50%, which is a lot. Safeguard persists for 1.5 seconds after you've taken champion damage. So this is basically like a Malzahar, like a mini Malzahar passive. It doesn't remove crowd control, but it does make incoming damage do less, right? Also, while safeguarded, you're gonna do 10 to 40 ability power, which is great. So if you haven't taken damage, I'm gonna be talking about rune afterwards that also benefits while you haven't taken damage. So if you haven't taken damage, you're gonna be doing a little bit more damage, which is great. And the mythic passive gives you 1% move speed and 50 health, which is good for Kayle. Both stats are really good for Kayle. I don't like the mana. I'm 100%. I'm almost sure this is gonna build out of Last Chapter because of the stats. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Oh, one thing about these items, I don't know how much they cost, so I can't really say for certain how good they're gonna be because I don't know how much they cost. But I'm just gonna say if they're like decent buys for Kayle. This looks like a decent buy. We're gonna have to test it out. I don't think it's gonna be the best item for Kayle, like the best mythic item for Kayle. I still think it's gonna be Riftmaker if you're gonna go AP, but it's still an option. Ever Shroud. This is a new. It's gonna be a new tank item. After immobilizing champions, cause that target to repent and take more damage. We're not gonna be building this on Kayle. Frostfire Gauntlet is going to be a little bit of a rework. We're not going to be building this. We're not going to be building Turbo Chem Tank. So I'm just going to skip those because that's not the scope of the video. Winter's Approach. This is going to be the new tier item So Tear of the Goddess will now build for Muramana, Serifs Embrace, and now Filadelpho Winter. So this, once you get 360 stacks, is gonna transform into this. This is more for bruisers. 400 health, 860 mana, 15 ability haste, maybe for tanks that use a lot of mana. Immobilizing or slowing melee only. So Kayle can't really proc this because, yeah, she can't immobilize because she doesn't have hard TC. And slowing, she has her Q, but it's melee only. So yeah, she can't really use this. So next, Axiom Arc. It's gonna be a new lethality item. Whenever a champion dies, within 3 seconds of having damaged them, refund 25% of your ultimate abilities total cooldown. So yeah, it's gonna be really good on assassins, not really for Kayle. Shadowflame, this is actually gonna be the new shield busting item for AP champions. It's gonna give you 80 ability haste. Ability power. 250 health. Those are really good stats for Kayle. Damage to champions benefit from 10 to 20 magic penetration, so you can have more magic pen based on the target's current health, right? So, well, max value at 1k or less health, and minimum value at 2500 or more health. So you're gonna have more magic pen based on their current health, and gain max penetration, so 20 max magic pen if the target was recently affected by shields. I think this is kind of weak. It's kind of weak. If you compare this to Serpent's Fang, Serpent's Fang absolutely demolishes shields. This only gives you 20% magic pen when they got shielded. I don't think this item's gonna be really good unless it's like 20. I'm guessing this item's gonna be like 2500, 2400. It's gonna be really cheap because this doesn't look good. And again, Serpent's Fang is really cheap too, and it has way better passive than this. So yeah, they're gonna probably have to buff this item unless it's really cheap, but I don't like this item. Like, you don't really build this for shields because it's really bad. Like 20 magic pen is not that good. I'm kind of disappointed in this item, not gonna lie, guys. But yeah, Cosmic Drive. So these stats don't really change. Again, I don't know how much it'll cost, but this is really good for Kayle. After damaging champions with 3 separate attacks or spells, getting 30% move speed decayed to 15% and 40 ability power until leaving combat. This is so good. With press the attack, you can literally Q, that counts as 1. Then auto attack, E, that counts as another 3, and now you have 40% extra ability power, and then another auto attack to proc press the attack. You're gonna be doing so much damage. Like, this is gonna be really, we're gonna have to test this out, and it also depends on how much it'll cost, but this is looking like a lot of a better item for Kayle, and it was already a very good item for Kayle, but right now it's gonna be better. Maybe we even build this a lot even before we complete our items, because honestly we only build Cosmic Drive to sell boots. Maybe there's a game where we build Cosmic Drive here and there, but it's really rare. So yeah, this is really good, looking really good for Kayle. Pay attention to Cosmic Drive, guys. Horizon Focus, we're not gonna be talking about that. It's not a good item on Kayle. Demonic Embrace. Okay, Demonic Embrace. 60 ability power, 450 health, so it's the same stats. I'm not sure they changed the numbers. I'm not sure. But current Demonic Embrace gives ability power and health, so I'm not sure. Dealing ability damage burns enemies for 2%. For 2? What? I don't know what this means. 2 for every 1.2 max health, max damage. I don't know what this means. So 2 or 1.2%. Like, this is kind of weird how they worded this. It's not even a word, but still, you guys get me. I don't know what this is, but it's still a burn. Convince 2% of your bonus health to ability power. This is kind of good. This is kind of good. You're no longer gonna have the resistances that Demonic Embrace gave you. which is really good because normally right now you stack a lot of HP on kill with Rift Maker, with overgrowth, and overheal. So resistances are really good, but like if you're gonna convert bonus health to AP, this depends on the number. Like 2% of your bonus health to I mean, yeah. So if you build 500 extra, if you build 1k extra health, right? That's 20 ability power for 1k health. So if you build 500 extra health, which is normally what you're gonna do with kill, that's 10 ability power. Yeah, this seems kind of low. They're gonna have to buff this. Again, we don't know how much this will cost. Maybe they lower the the cost, but 10 to 20 ability power is much worse than the resistances it gave you. And again, I don't know what this means, so yeah. Serifs Embrace, basically the same, but you now gain health. You now get health and restore health equal to 40% mana spent up to 25 to 50 plus 10 ability power per cast. So this is basically gonna be Rod of Ages again. If you guys like, Rod of Ages got removed for when they introduced mythic items, so season 10. Rod of Ages was an item that gave you literally these stats: ability power, mana, and health. And when you spent mana, you actually recovered a little bit of HP. So this is basically Rod of Ages, but you have to build it off a tier, which is kind of nice. This is gonna be really good on champions like Kassadin. Yeah, this is gonna be really strong, but you're not gonna be building this on kill, guys. Force of Nature, we don't build it on kill. Knight's Vow, we don't build it on kill. Abyssal Mask, we don't build it on kill, but just so you guys know, you now gain magic resist for each enemy cursed. So reduces their magic resist, and it now gives you more magic resist. Now runes. This is where it gets interesting, guys, because Lethal Tempo is gonna get a rework, and First Strike is a new keystone, which is gonna be decent on kill. Glacial Augment. Honestly, Glacial Augment, you don't really use it anymore. Like, the thing with the Inspiration 3 is that it got gutted really hard, and Glacial Augment was really good season 10. Yeah, it was last season. So it was really good season 10 because of items like GLP, the GLP that froze and Twin Shadows. But basically every single active from items got removed, so this, no one really uses this. It's gonna be really good on champions that actually can immobilize, so Nico will be really good with this, but yeah, you can't really use it on kill, so not gonna be talking about this. Again, you can read this by your own if you want to. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. By the way, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, guys. Subscribe, always helps out a lot. Lethal Tempo. So gain attack speed for 6 seconds when striking at least one enemy champion with each attack. This stacks up to 6 times. So literally a Jax passive. This is literally a Jax passive. I'm pretty sure Jax passive also stacks for 6. So you gain attack speed every time you auto attack, and you stack it up to 6 times. While this effect is at its cap, so when you get 6 stacks, you also gain attack range and increase your attack speed cap by 3. This doesn't really matter that much, honestly, but attack range. Kayle likes attack range, guys. We don't know how good this Lethal Tempo is going to be because we don't know how much attack speed you're going to get. And we also don't know how much attack range you're going to get. But depending on the numbers, this is going to be a very, very, very good keystone for Kayle. One of the issues with Lethal Tempo currently is that it's really bad early game, because you can just go for short trade. Like if you see your enemy champion with Lethal Tempo, all you have to do is take a short trade and then just leave, and they can't really proc the attack speed on you to just cut you off. So this is actually decent because you can start using it very early on. But again, we don't know the numbers, so I'm not sure how much attack speed you're gonna get. I'm not sure how much attack range you're gonna get, so bear that in mind, guys. Also, attack range is a little bit better for starting the attack instead of like if you have a lot of attack range at the beginning of an attack, it's really good for you. But after you already attacked 6 times, I mean, you can still use it, but most of the time the enemy will already be on top of you. So yeah, we'll have to wait for the numbers, but this is looking really good for kill. And first strike. So I was talking about this item before. While safeguarded, gain 10 to 40 ability haste. So this works really, really well on kill if you haven't taken damage. This also works really good on kill if you haven't taken damage. So damaging an enemy champion with an attack or ability before they do so. This is very important, guys. Before they do so. This is very important because a lot of people are saying this is kind of broken. I'm not sure if first strike is broken. Maybe it is. Like, the numbers do look nice. Like 12% extra damage. It's only for 3 seconds. So let me read this for you guys. Damaging an enemy champion with an attack or ability before they do so grants 5 gold. First strike for 3 seconds. First strike causes your attacks and abilities to deal 12% extra damage against champions, granting 100%, 70 for ranged users, of that damage dealt as gold. Okay, so the good thing about this is that kill normally attacks before they do so. Normally, since you're ranged, since you have your Q, which is kind of long range, you're gonna attack your enemy way before they're gonna do it. So this, although it's really bad, doesn't really affect kill that much. So this basically like Kleptomancy, where you're gonna get gold, but this is gonna be better for late game, right? First strike is gonna be better than Kleptomancy for late game. It's gonna be way worse for early game, which is not good for kill, because kill really likes early game spikes just to help out her early game and translate that into a better late game. So you're gonna get 5 extra gold and first strike for 3 seconds. It's only 3 seconds, so it's not really that much. But you're gonna be dealing 12% extra damage. So if you auto attack and then just do your basic combo, if you auto attack before they do, you already have first strike for 3 seconds. And then just do your basic combo. So auto attack, then you just Q, auto attack E. That's gonna deal 12% extra damage, which is very nice. On top of that, you're gonna get extra gold. So again, this is gonna be since it's a percentage, it's not gonna be that good early game. So let's do an example, right? You're level 3 as Kayle. You first strike them, which is not gonna be that easy, honestly, because again, since you're not level 6, you're not range, it's harder to do this before they do so. But if you do, and say you do, you're level 3, so let's say that with your combo, you're like Q, auto attack, E. After first striking, you're gonna do 300 damage. Or no, you don't really do 300 damage level 3. Maybe you do 250 damage. Or maybe you start with Q, so you can do this. Maybe if you start with Q and then just like auto attack E, it's not that good. Let's say you do like 200 damage, 12% of that is like what, 24 damage. So you're gonna do 24 damage and it's gonna give you 100 gold. I mean 24 gold, which is basically a minion. That's not gonna be really good until Kayle is level 6. Before level 6, you can actually just spam E and just grab 5 gold, but you're not gonna get the extra items you got from Kleptomancy, which is what made it broken with Kayle. Because you got 5 gold and you also got more gold or potions, which will help your early game. So yeah. But it will have a better late game, guys. This will have a better late game for Kayle, because 12% extra damage late game. Let's say you do like 1500 damage. It's gonna be doing like an extra 200 damage, and that 200 damage is gonna be, you're not gonna get 200 gold because it's 70% for range users, but you're gonna get 140 gold, which is a lot. It's gonna be a lot of gold and a lot of extra damage late game. So this is basically Klepto, but it's worse early game and better late game. So I'm not sure if this is going to be good for Kayle, because again, Kayle likes early game items. She likes early game runes, but I mean, it looks really good for Kayle. So lethal tempo and first strike, we're going to be having to test these two keystones a lot. This is going to be on the inspiration 3, I'm pretty sure. Maybe precision, but I'm pretty sure inspiration, because Riot really wants to rework inspiration because it's kind of trash. Like glacial augment's kind of trash, they're kind of reworking it. Unsealed spellbook is meh, and what's the other one? Omnistone, no one really uses Omnistone, so yeah. And this is gonna be a great change for Kayle. So they're gonna change Scuttle Crab. We believe that the first Rift Scuttler spawn is too impactful in deciding the outcome of early game. This is so good for Kayle, guys. You don't imagine how good this is for Kayle. We're reducing the importance of resolving the encounter more quickly. So they're basically making it 35% reduced health, 80% reduced XP. This is so good, because normally with Kayle, you can't really help your jungler, and they're gonna have to give up like the first Scuttle Crab, which is very important. But now if they give it up, it's not as bad. They only get 20% the XP as they did before. They get a lot of gold, but still. And they take it a lot faster. So 35% reduced health is very important for Kayle too, because since they take it a lot faster, your top laner, if you're playing top lane Kayle, if you're playing mid lane Kayle, doesn't really matter. Your top laner won't really get there as fast. Well, we'll get there. How do I explain this? He'll get there as like the same as. Dude, I can't speak right now. English. Okay, he can get there still, but if the encounter takes less time, your jungler might have already taken it, if that makes sense. English, man. So yeah, guys, those are really the changes that will affect Kayle. Quick recap. Pay attention to Crown of the Shattered Queen. It might be good for Kayle. I don't think so, but it might. Pay attention to, where is it? No, it's not here. Oh wait, here. Even Shroud. Depending on how much this costs, this might be good against shields. Wait, what am I talking about? What's the shield item, man? Shadowflame, here it is. So depending on how much this costs, it might be good against shields. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very cheap item. Cosmic Drive, pay attention to Cosmic Drive, guys. It's gonna be really good. Don't pay attention to Serifs Embrace. Maybe. I don't think Kayle will build this. Lethal Tempo, very important. First Strike, very important. This is very important, and also this is very important for Kayle. Other than that, again, I'm gonna leave you guys the link so you guys can read this. But yeah, those are the changes from the preseason that are gonna be good for Kayle. There's a lot of testing we're gonna have to do because of these changes, but yeah, that's what I'm here for. Definitely subscribe to not miss that content. So yeah, guys, have a nice one as always. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what you guys think about these changes for Kayle, and yeah, see you in the next one.